in the Northern Cape. Everything around here in terms of the temperature is extreme. When it's summertime, the people, they just want to run away from the heat. Temperatures can reach like 40, 45 degrees. That is why you see all these solar plants are being built around here.
The Redstone thermal power plant and the aqua power is essentially a technology that uses the sun's rays, which is then shone onto a receiver. The receiver is like a regular boiler, but the difference is that it is located about 250 meters up in the air on a tower. On the base of the tower, we have almost 1 million square meters of mirrors, which are shining the sun's light to the tip of the tower at a specific spot. What that does is that it increases the temperature of molten salt to 565 degrees, and that energy is then used to run a steam turbine at the base of the tower. It is a landmark project. It's one of the greatest renewables technology available right now. It has so much benefits to the grid, to green energy, to the local communities around here in terms of job creation, opportunities. So it is amazing to be involved in this project.
My name is Moshe, and my area where I live, where I come from, is Groenwater. Groenwater is a very beautiful place. So in Groenwater, I'm currently the chairperson of the Groenwater community. Unemployment is very high. They cannot find a proper job.
The Northern Cape is a very vast province. Lots of people, they really don't have a job. And the youngsters, when they get out of school, there is no job opportunities. We have the sun that is now a big asset to us. So any opportunity that will come to town, we will grab it to get jobs for people.
I studied BSc, majoring in botany as well as genetics. Plants are like my little babies. I really want them to be protected. And here on site, I work as an environmental officer. This area has got a lot of protected species here. We've got Sadalanthia frutensis that they call the kankerbosi, Brunsvigia, Alu grandidendata, Alu herreraensis. When there's a new area where we have to go and work, like a virgin land, we, the environmentalists, have to go there first. If there's any relocation, we have to find a proper area for it. I enjoy my work, especially now that my taxonomy for plants is moderate. They don't die easily because they are used to harsh environment. I think I do have that touch with plants. It's like they can listen to me when I talk to them. And when it comes to building these solar plants, it creates a lot of employment for local people as well.
My name is Gloria. My job here on site is the cleaning services. In the morning, before you enter in the room, we are cleaning the offices. And every time I make sure to come on site with the ladies. The same that they are doing, to take a mop to wash a floor, I'm also doing it. I'm not saying I'm a boss, no. I don't want to be like that. I employ 3 guys and 6 ladies. I can say I make different to 10 people to put something on the table. To see people are not suffering. You have to do something for yourself, for your family, for your children. I like my job, really. I like it. I want when I retire, when I sit at home and say, you see that one, I was a part of that project.
The Redstone project is quite a new technology, and the tower technology in particular is very unique for this continent. So there's expertise coming around from all parts of the world, as well as some local expertise. And our major contractor is SEPCO3, a Chinese contractor. We have contractors from Belgium, contractors from the US and UK and Israel. We have an Austrian company doing the slip forming for us. It's a very complex project, and the idea here is to use them and transfer skills to local communities here so that they too can develop in terms of their expertise as well and service the power plant during operations as well.
My name is Lingawi Josela. I work for SEPCO 3 on the Redstone project. I'm a civil engineer and my job is to solve problems for all the contractors. It's actually very exciting. We're building the biggest concentrated solar power tower in the southern hemisphere. Majority of the workers on site are South African and there is a skills transfer. We've got training that takes place. People that came in with no training at all have been trained now to, let's say, for example, working at heights. It's actually awesome for me. When I started in the renewable energy industry, I thought to myself, I never want to go out again. If the world carries on the way it's going now, we are set for a very bad ending. So I think renewable is the future.
My name is Sana Siboni. I'm the Managing Director of Mkandi Holdings, one of the subcontractors of Fairbank International. And right now we're involved in doing the concrete. This is the structure of the tower itself. I am from Bosmansberg. Bosmansberg is about 30 kilos from here. Most of our workers are from this district municipality. We really focused on local people who need employment. We've got about 140 people. All of my people work at Hajj. Everyone currently is up there. There's no work being done at the bottom. There's a lot of construction that is happening in this area. The people here, they're able to equip themselves with the skills and necessary experience to take them to the next job. They're able to improve their lives.
We are impacting not only one person, but a breadwinner who has to look after 4 people. And so the multiplier factor on providing one opportunity on this plant is amazing.
It is a great feeling. It's fulfilling. It's one of those feelings that I can't really put into words. But I go to sleep very well at night, knowing that I'm able to provide jobs for people that really need jobs. I feel like this is my purpose on earth, and I'm happy to be working in my purpose.
So Aqua, they take up a lot of youngsters and a lot of unemployed people. That's really brought big opportunities to our town, and we are grateful.
My name is Pulani Mukhere. I'm the head of HR, Talent and Corporate Social Responsibility for the Southern Africa region. Where my passion is going to a community and having a chat with them, engaging with them, understanding what challenges they have, and then being able to come back and providing an opportunity or a platform for them to achieve that, for me, is important and fulfilling.
Ons gaan die groentes plant. Groenboontjies, spinach, carrots, eie, tomaties, beetroot en die pampoentjie. En die mielies ook, ons plant alles hier so wie die tuin van ons.
We are partnering with the University of Stellenbosch, where we bring in hydroponic farming to the farming communities. The benefit of the hydroponic farming is that they're able to have a bigger market where they can sell and then be able to generate income.
Ons maak daai tanke eers vol, na doen ons die sommetjies, na gooi ons daai kunsmis in die emmers. Na roer ons met die water, dan gaan gooi ons met die tank. Pulani het gesê sal vir ons die market kry daar by die dorp, dan sal ons geld maak, want altyd ons het nie so baie geld gemaak het. Ons het gesafar, nu as ons market kry, ons sal weet, ons sal die geld maak.
Very fulfilling that, you can see that the work that you're doing is making a huge difference in the next person.
Of the socio-economic development at the local high school, which is Daniel Scale High School. We are going to assist them with the upgrading of the security of their workshops, of the technical classes. It feels great, I must say, it feels great. I'm just looking forward for bigger projects, for bigger socio-economic development projects that we'll do, because this is just the beginning, as the project is still on construction. But when the project is in operation, then we will just do greater projects, bigger impact to the community.
I love it. It's one of the greatest experiences ever to be able to, over a short period of time, build something that has long-lasting benefits to the community and the country. It has the capacity to be able to service around 200,000 homes that can be used during the peak hours in the evenings and at night if needed be. And for a renewable plant, that is a remarkable achievement.
For me, it's breathtaking. My hope is that more and more investors come into the country and invest in renewable energy. It will open up more job opportunities and economic viability that this country so much needs at this moment.
For us to drive socio-economic transformation in this community, and the region for that matter, it's an important imperative. However, I think the true benefit of this project will come during operations. 15% of the project's dividends will be going into the community trust, and that will be playing a huge role in terms of socio-economic projects, initiatives, and overall transformation in the region.
My interest in astronomy first started when I was around 5 years old. My mother gave me this book that had a whole lot of pictures of the planets, comets, asteroids. As soon as I read that book, I realized that there's a whole universe beyond our atmosphere. And many years later, now at university, I want to become an astrophysicist. And that's really been my dream all these years. So I'm part of the Space and Astronomy Club. Today we're having our club and society demonstrations. To introduce the first years, we do events such as stargazing, we have quiz nights around astronomy, and we also do very interesting things such as rocket launches. What I like about studying both astronomy and physics is that I really get a full understanding of the universe at large, from the very smallest subatomic particles to the largest of galaxies. That really interests me. So throughout high school, I participated in the Eskom Expo for Young Scientists, which is a national science fair that aims to get as many students as possible into the realm of science.
The Eskom Development Foundation has a number of flagship projects. The Eskom Expo for Young Scientists is in its 42nd year. It runs across 35 regions and now reaches well over 100,000 participants a year.
In 2018, when I was in grade 9, I began to pursue a project in improving the efficiency of solar panels. Most solar panels on the market today only have a typical efficiency rating of about 15%. I developed a prototype that would not just harness electrical energy, but could also harness thermal energy from the sun and store that heat in water. And by doing so, I managed to increase the efficiency of my panels by up to 50%. I ended up winning 2 gold medals at national level. And that project eventually allowed me to participate at an international science fair in Phoenix, Arizona in 2019, where I won a 2nd place award in water and energy sustainability.
The Expo really provides our youth a platform to demonstrate their scientific innovation, showcase it, and become our future leaders in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics space.
I collected a set of environmental data for my garden, and then I used that data to evaluate the effectiveness of a couple of artificially intelligent algorithms and their ability to make predictions using this data, and then turn it into, for example, watering plans for your sprinkler system to optimally water your garden.
He spent 6 months calibrating his program in machine learning. That speaks directly to people like Thomas Edison's thinking, who says, actually, you need to fail consistently until you arrive at an innovation that is going to change the world. And that's what I saw in Yutang today.
The key categories have also grown from your scientific, environmental, moving towards more of a fourth industrial revolution in terms of artificial intelligence, in terms of engineering for the future, as well as novel energy solutions. The focus that we see in a lot of the projects is centered around the energy, water, food nexus.
I wanted to do something for my environment to help the people around me to use natural things instead of using chemicals to pollute our land. So I did a natural herbicide with no chemicals. I used 3 different types of weeds, and I crushed them and put them in water, and then I tested them on the blackjack seeds to see if they can stop the germination.
Yolanda found a solution that is practical, that is naturally available and easy to produce. It was her brainchild.
You give the children a real opportunity if you build a love for maths and science and innovation and learning, and more importantly, what they can do with their potential from a primary school level all the way that will take them through to matric, and who are actually able to go through the doors of higher education and tertiary education.
I can certainly say that by participating in the ESCOM Expo all these years, it's given me that preliminary knowledge and skills in research that are definitely going to help me in the future, and it's already helping me now at university.
For my dream, I'll just like to be in science because it's amazing. It's full of learning new things, and I can see that I can actually make it up there and be one of them.
I was also very happy to meet learners from all over the country. A lot of them are always smarter than me, and I'm honestly humbled by the amount of talent that I can see around me right now.
The next challenge for us is not just how we ignite the creativity of South African youth and students and innovators. It's about helping them develop their concepts into bankable projects, help them commercialize, help them patent.
There were so many experts from different fields that came to interview me. I learned a lot from their comments that they gave me on some improvements that I could make.
I really think at this stage it's critical that we really keep on pushing the science and technology, because we have problems that we need to tackle, whether it's climate change or social injustice issues. We can use our understanding of the world, science, technology, and engineering to help mitigate those problems so that we have a more sustainable future for all of us.
In 1991, only 34% of South Africa was electrified. But we've moved to a point where 90% of South Africa is electrified. 6 million homes plus 100,000 homes a year. On the 1st of March 2023, we would have been supplying electricity for 100 years. We've gone to be the leading electrified country in Africa.
Initially, this place was an informal settlement. And then people were moved from here into temporary housing, and then the streets were put in, so it became a formal area. ESCOM works with the Department of Human Settlement. So we wait for the civil work to first complete, and then we come in as the electrification. So in total, there is 408 households that are electrified in this area.
I'm staying in Fudeni in Garden City. I started a small business to sell the fat cook. I sell fat cook with burger, Russian, and liver. I use a gas stove to cook, but when I'm warming up, I use microwave.
We have electricity. It's helping our community to open the small businesses. They are doing the chisanyama, they are frying the meat. Other people, they are doing the spaza shop, selling grocery and everything.
I get the profit, and I'm able to pay the school fees, the transport. I also buy the food.
My name is Lydia, and I am from Ghana, Central Region, and I've been here for 1.5 years. I run a beauty salon here. I do wash and I do relax. I do hairpiece. I do braids, twists, and a haircut. When it comes to the nails, the gel particular, I need electricity. When it comes to wash, I'll first heat the water with the kettle. After the wash, I'll bring it in front of the mirror. Then I'll start drying the customer. Without electricity, I cannot dry the hair.
It's more than electricity. It's about what electricity enables in a life. Because if you have access to electricity, you can run a business. And so it's an enabler and it's an amplifier of opportunity for people and households.
We're using electricity to cook and to wash, for TV, and also for the phone. Even if I buy food, I put in the fridge the meat, I didn't get the problem. It's just stay fresh. And also my kids, they are studying at night, so they use electricity.
I'm feeling happy because our kids now, they are more educated than us because of technology. Kids, they are using the internet nowadays. And also the computer must be on the electricity. The life of the people, they are changed now. They do everything because of the electricity.
The electricity makes the area safer because sometimes if it's past 8 to past 9, you can send kids in the shop and if there is light on.
From access to energy, access to time for women, convenience, access to education. It just touches on so many of the sustainable development goals.
I'm still new in the business. If I can have fryer, I think I can grow here. Because I'm able to sell more products like chips and fish.
I feel great about what we as ESCOM do. Everyone deserves to have the dignity of having electricity in their households. When you finally come and say, here is your meter, switch on your lights, you can see that in their faces, in their smile, that their lives have changed.